Now let's go to live pictures right now of App State. Up in the mountains, snow coming down, sticking to the ground there. You can see it on the roads. Luckily, not too many people out and about, which is probably the smart idea. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for waking up with us here on this special edition of Wake Up Charlotte Weekend. I'm Ben Thompson, alongside the man, Larry Sprinkle. He's standing by with the details of the forecast. And I mean, I think it's going to be a mixed bag all day. And the biggest concern for the folks over in the First Warning Storm Team, I think, Larry, is the ice.
No doubt about that. Yeah, that's a major concern, especially here in our area, the Charlotte metro area. You saw the snow of the mountains. And the warnings, once again, just to let you know what is happening. Most of the area, almost the entire area, has a winter storm warning. In areas from Chester to Lancaster to Chesterfield County in South Carolina, that's an ice storm warning with temperatures just right around the freezing mark. So that is freezing rain, sleet there, a major problem. Now, another problem we're dealing with is wind chill out there. It feels like 11 at Boone, 17 at Charlotte, 21 at Lancaster. It is cold out there. In addition to that, here's what we're looking at. The storm impacts Interstate 40 North. That's the major area with all the snow. I think once you get into areas, say, from around Caldwell County, Burke County, the mountains, into the mountains, northern mountains, Boone, Blowing Rock, Banner Rock, up to 12 inches. Now, that 4-inch total would be somewhere maybe around Hickory, down towards Lincoln, over towards Statesville, in that area. Snow-covered roads as well. Now, for the Charlotte metro area, our entire region, the southern Piedmont, the upstate, 1 to 4 inches. And I think that 1-inch total would be probably maybe from Ballantyne south, and once you get to the Charlotte area, a couple inches. But the major issue would be freezing rain. That's rain that freezes once it hits the surface. Trees and power lines, bridges, overpasses. So ice and snow on the roads, ice and trees and power lines. So outages, a definite possibility today. And this is an ongoing situation. It's all day today, right into the evening. Once again, higher snow totals would be up in the mountains, 6 to 12 inches there. Once you get into areas, say, over towards the mountains of Burke County, Caldwell County, in that area, we're talking about 4 to 6 inches along the I-40 corridor, 2 to 4 inches of snowfall, a definite possibility. I think one of the major issues would be the ice. Now, this is first one's off the radar. What we're seeing right now, once you get up Interstate 77 northbound or Interstate 40 east and west, that's all snow. From Charlotte south, we're seeing kind of a mix of some snow and sleet at the moment. I think that's really going to be the situation here locally all day today. Areas of green, that indicates a cold rain. It's getting into the atmosphere. We're starting to, as it falls, it hits at the surface and freezes over. So we're seeing sleet, freezing rain, all snow north and west of here. That's the situation today. And expanding the view to show there's more out there. Notice this wraparound effect from that area of low pressure. Moisture is headed our way on and off all day today. So the potential is there certainly for a lot of major problems with the amount of sleet, freezing rain and snow that we get right here in the Charlotte area. Roads will be treacherous today. Over the next several hours, temperatures not much above the freezing mark. And once again, you can see that precipitation is all day today. Now, the big question, will it continue through tonight and tomorrow? We'll check all that and a look at the next 7 days coming up in just a few minutes. Ben? Larry,
thanks. Now, for the counties in the mountains and the foothills, it is heavy snow we're talking about right now, and it's expected to pile up throughout the day. Wake Up Charlotte's Indira Esquiva now in Lenore this morning. And Indira, I know you were up in Boone last night. You're down in Lenore, slight degree in elevation, not too much. Are you seeing any big changes there?
Well, Ben, I was just saying earlier to our photojournalist Chelsea that it feels warmer today than it did last night. And some say it's because of the snow. I'm not sure. We'll have to ask our Larry Sprinkle why that is. But it's still cold. And we mentioned that wind chill. We feel it out here. The snow started coming down heavy about 2 hours ago. I woke up at 4 a.m. this morning thinking, where's the snow? It was very faint. Well, it's starting to come down and it's starting to stick. In fact, let's take a look at the roads here. That thin layer of snow is forming. I also see that thin layer of wet ice, well, wet water that'll turn into ice. So definitely that's what crews have been warning us about. We've also seen a plow truck come through just a few minutes ago, so they are prepping. We'll be out here all morning bringing you updates. It's starting to come down. It looks beautiful, but just remember, you want to be safe out here. So enjoy your hot cup of coffee at home and join us. We'll be out here all morning. Ben, back to you.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. At 6:05, it's beautiful. Come back in about 6 or 7 hours. It's going to be a very different situation. Indira, thank you. The roads, of course, a big concern this Sunday. Our crews out early this morning, keeping an eye on things overnight as the weather started moving in just a few hours ago. Let's go ahead and turn it over to Wake Up Charlotte's Kendall Moore. She's live right now in our Chevy storm tracker. And this storm's really packing a little bit of everything depending on your geography, really where you live. Kendall, I think you're in South Charlotte. What are you seeing there?
Yeah, Ben, we are on Park Road going through South Charlotte right now. I'll turn this around so you can kind of see a little bit of a look at what we are seeing on the roads. It looks beautiful right now. You can see that the roads are coated. Right now, what's coming down from what we're seeing is sleet, maybe a little bit of snow mixed in there, but we do have a nice coating across the road. Not too many drivers out this morning, so you can't see the lines very well when you're driving on the road. But it is just a nice coating and things are starting to accumulate and stick. We know the temperatures are below freezing at this point, and so we know that this is going to stay here on the roads through the morning. We haven't seen any crews out plowing at this point on Park Road. This would be one of the main arteries here in Charlotte that you would typically see crews out trying to make sure that traffic can get through. But so far we haven't seen those crews out, but we do know that they have pre-treated roads in and around the Charlotte area to prepare ahead of this storm. So we know that there should be some sort of grip on the road, but with all of this accumulating, it's just a wonder as to how cars are going to do on the road if you do decide to get out and about this morning. Again, that is not advised. We are in a four-wheel drive vehicle. We are going well below the speed limit as we drive around and show you the road conditions this morning. So please be safe. Please stay at home. We will drive around for you and show you what it is like here in the Charlotte area. Right now, it's beautiful out there, but we know as the morning progresses that things can get treacherous. Ben, we'll send it back to you.
Yeah, let us do the heavy lifting for you on a Sunday morning. Just stay at home and be safe. Kendall, thank you. We'll check back in with you in just a bit. Well, from York to Matthews, we're already seeing a lot of your snow and ice photos this morning. So many of you tagging Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich, even at 3 this morning on Twitter, letting us know exactly what you're seeing. This is from Zach. You can see that's when snow and ice really started to accumulate. A number of folks sending in photos. This is just one of several. Here's another one, the roads. We do want to encourage you folks, if you take photos when you're out on the roads, just be careful. We really need your help sort of telling this story, showing some photos of what things are like in your neighborhood. But most of all, and most importantly, we want you being safe. So this gives you a sense of what some folks are seeing out. There's Denver, North Carolina. Here's the situation in Marion. So the big takeaway here, folks, no matter where you are, be careful. And folks, keep those photos coming. If you're seeing significant weather you are, and it's safe to snap a few photos or shoot us a video, we want to see them. Text your videos, pictures, 704-329-3600. Also, by the way, include your name so we can give you credit. Tell us where you're at so we can give your town a shout out and sort of describe what you're seeing. I know it's a lot, but we appreciate it. It helps us tell the story of what's happening this morning across the Carolinas. And as you wake up this Sunday, winter weather already taking aim at parts of the Carolinas. Governor Cooper declaring a state of emergency ahead of the storm. Here's 3 things you need to know as you wake up in this winter weather. The North Carolina National Guard has been deployed to help with the storm response. It's helping roadside rescues with Humvees and also with their 4-wheel drive ambulances. Road crews, the state has, roads across the state really have been pre-treated at this point. You probably saw those white lines on the road. That's that salt brine mixture that they put out ahead of time. Duke Energy prepped to handle any outages with ice. The big threat, there's some concern that 750,000 customers could lose power in this thing. Fingers crossed that does not happen. And take a look, folks. This is a video just shot just moments ago outside our WCNC Charlotte studios. Our executive producer, Bradley, got these photos. And they basically tell a very simple story, and that's the snow is starting to fall and it's starting to stick. This is in West Charlotte. Starting to build up on the cars, the windshields. If you are like me and you have a piece of cardboard that your lovely significant other put out for you, or you have some other thing to put on your windshield, that's a good idea as well. Just be careful, because I can tell you firsthand, the roads are getting a bit slippery out there just in the past hour. WCNC Charlotte, making sure you are ready and safe all weekend long. Folks, this is easy. Just grab your phone and you can scan this QR code to check out our how-to guide for winter weather preparedness. What you do, you grab your phone, because listen, folks, I didn't know how to do this about 3 months ago. Grab your phone, open your camera, and it will automatically scan this thing you see on your TV, and it'll bring up this entire link. It's very handy. It really is. So give it a try. If you don't get it now, we'll show it about 10 other times in the next hour.